Okay, please, please let this be a normal game. Please, please. All right. We're gonna try to play Alpha. We don't have to go to the jungle. We can be solo. So, okay. Yeah, Provius you can go solo. Yeah, okay. You can go, yeah. Whatever you want. So, yeah, okay. Let's do this. I'll go XP lane just to make it clear to everyone that I'll go XP lane. Let's just take a build that doesn't have jungling equipment in it. Just or yeah. Okay. So we're gonna be playing Alpha. We're gonna use Fighter Emblem, Festival of Blood, some in physical pen, some in physical attack, just to build up the attack, because the more attack we have, the more we heal. Just the nature of Alpha. And for our battle spell in the solo lane, we will use Vengeance. In the enemy team, we have Kadita, Harith, Franco, Leslie, and Valir. There is so much magic damage. And in the friendly team, we have Lancelot, Mia, Alpha, Johnson, and Changa. So we have a pretty good team composition. It's pretty obvious where everyone is going to go. And their jungle... Okay, what is going on? I said a normal game. Why does Franco have retribution? Why? 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 Bro. Okay, but let's see what happens and talk about Alpha. So, yeah, Alpha's passive is Beta, and Beta is the little eye you see flowing around on this skin. It's an eye. Johnson has left the match. So, Beta, what he does is whenever Alpha uses an ability, Beta will come and basically use the ability again, let's say. Or he's tied to each ability differently. So, for example, let's talk about his first skill. It's just a slash forward. And then you can see Beta flying over and strafing the area, damaging everything. So he just does pure damage. Nothing really special about that damage. It's not a lot of damage. It's just damage. But another thing it does is applies one stack, and then when you have two stacks, which you apply basically really rapidly with with Alpha, is Beta will, she will just shoot the target a couple of times and just do a little bit more. It's just a tiny amount of damage, and then do a slow. Why is Leslie in the solo? This makes really not a lot of sense. But let's just keep going with it. His second skill is a slash in front of Alpha, and then Beta will scan the area and then just do additional damage. But what this second skill slash does, it counts the amount of targets, up to 5 targets, and depending on the amount of target hit, you get attack speed bonus. So you can get, let me see, at 6.5. Oh, that's a lot of attack speed. So the more enemies you hit, the bigger is your attack speed. This really isn't really useful. Let's just say that. It's not really that useful. Because Alpha is not about basic attacking. That's just not his playstyle. Alright. I want Endless Battle because of Azure Blade and just because the nature of Alpha. So what you want to do is, attack and then... Oh. Is he gonna shoot me? Oh, never mind. So that was Beta that kills him. So Beta is the passive. And because I stacked beta on her, it's just a tiny amount of damage. It's not a lot of damage, but it was just enough. It's like kind of like a burn that you get when you're a mage and you build the glowing wand. So glowing wand will do 1% of HP. But yeah, this is not 1% of HP. This is just, 50, 60 HP or even less. It's really low damage. Franco here, he's level 5. So they are gonna try to kill me. I'm just gonna turn around and try to focus this Leslie because I heal off of her. I tried to heal off of Franco, never mind. Franco ganking is really strong. And he is actually building damage. How much damage did he do to me? Wow! Okay. This is new meta Franco jungle, really strong. I mean, he took a while to rotate, but he did it. And then now Leslie, look at this. Yep. Now Leslie is farming up. Okay, his ult is a dash forward, so he will like throw his spear and hit this little area. Then he will dash towards it, and on his way he will knock up and damage everything he passes through. This includes minions and spawns like Zask's plants and stuff like that. And Beta will then, come to this little area, and Beta will okay. I wanted to go with Johnson just for, fun. But I'm gonna just, rotate this way and go top. They are going top. Yeah. Let's help with this turtle. Oh, they were waiting. Oh no, we're all dead here. Look at this. There's so many of them.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
Franco is just really strong. Why? Let's see if we can, stop Kadita. Never mind. Not only this, but she can kill me. Okay, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm just gonna go top AFK farm and talk about and talk about Alpha. So what's really strong about Alpha is the more enemies you hit with your second skill, basically the stronger you get a lot of attack speed, you get a lot of healing. Look at this, full heal off of the wave. And I don't even have my Bloodlust axe yet, which just gives me a lot more spell vamp. So if you don't have anti-heal against Alpha, make sure you're fighting him 1 versus 1, or he is just permanently stunned. That's, I think, the advice against Alpha, just because he's so strong when he is trading against multiple people. I mean, I am squishy at the moment. Just dominating this, and I want to make it top. Stop Leslie from destroying this turret. I don't think I can. I can. Okay. So now Leslie is, I think, just gone. She should be gone. Yeah. Okay, let's keep pushing with Mia. And basically that's all I can talk about with Alpha. His combos. There's no combos, you just do stuff with Alpha. Yeah, you see, you can wait for people to arrive at a location and then just stun them. Use all your abilities. It's a pretty good crowd control. And it's pretty good damage, of course. So, oh, I don't know. We should use our ult here to escape and try to heal off. Oh, okay, Harris. Wow. Franco, bro, you're 5-2-3. Wow, it's like wow. Franco is building wind talker. He's building attack speed. I think he should just build like Blade of Despair, pure damage. And the ambush. What's called the ambush? Blade of Heptasis? Yeah, I think Franco would dominate with this. So yeah, they have a lot of magic damage, and actually Oracle is really useful here, because if you read about Oracle, it raises shield absorption and HP regeneration effects by 30. HP regeneration effects is basic. Okay. I want to go in because I will heal up, but there is no possible way to move because Valir is just stunning everyone forever. And then, of course, Franco is there. And then Harith does a lot of damage. Yeah, Harith does a lot of damage. Harith is back in the meta like since today. I don't know if they buffed him or something. I don't know if I missed the patch notes, or I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm recording this on the same day that I'm posting it, so there was an update, but there was no text to read. I don't really know if there's something with Harith, or just people have the skin and want to show it off. Maybe that's happening. So yeah, now we're gonna start building tanky. So after Oracle, we're gonna get the... Okay, it's a hybrid tank build. Let's try to kill this Valir. He's just gonna run away, of course. Well, you were alone. What can I say, bro? Changa is 9-4. No, Johnson. Yeah, but they're gonna come this way now. I know they are. So I just want to back up, be behind my tank. Why are you always alone? Okay. Actually, that was actually good. A good move. Good move. Okay, let's try to help Mia and Changa. Yeah, Mia is gonna eat Lord pretty fast. So I'm just gonna try to, help her burst it down. We don't have retribution here. Franco does, but Franco is gone. Let's see if we can hit Harriet. Oh my god, it's so much damage. Oh, can I make it? Maniac, nice. Okay. This was nice, and Vengeance helped a lot to sort of, mitigate the amount of damage. No, Johnson. Okay. Oh, not okay, bro. He died. Well, this was Alpha. This was a pretty fun game. I mean, Franco Jungle, come on. But yeah, so Alpha is a pretty basic fighter, pretty good fighter. I'm not a good Alpha. I didn't practice a lot, but there was nothing a lot to talk about. Let's see the damage we did. I don't know. I don't have a fighter to compare it to, but let's say Leslie was in my lane. She did less damage than me. I did more damage than Harith. But in my team, Changa and Mia, of course, dominated the battlefield with damage. I soaked up more damage than Johnson, but I think I died. Okay, and I died less times than him. So, yeah, all in all, Alpha is a pretty safe pick as a fighter, because just the nature of his poke and his sustain in lane. He can just stay and fight. and survive. You can use his ult to get out. You can use his ult to interrupt critical skills or end of abilities, like you see me do with Kadita. Like as soon as she got out of her ult, I got her knocked up there, stunned. Mia rooted her, and then she was stuck there. And also, I deliver a lot of damage as Alpha. So if you can get close to mages, to marksmen, to their basically to their backline, you can just dish out a lot of damage. And if let's say a situation where a marksman and a mage are fighting you, focusing either one of them makes the other one basically not able to kill you just because the nature of your sustain. So if you're focusing their mage and their marksman is shooting at you, you pop vengeance and you just keep using abilities and you keep healing up and healing up and healing up, and before you know, the mage is dead, and now you're turning and fighting the marksman while the rest of the team is out there, fighting your front line or trying to dive your back line. And then one versus any fighter, Alpha has a pretty good chance to win. Let's say a good matchup against Alpha would be Cho. Of course, Cho is just a really strong solo laner. Guinevere is actually a really good counter to Alpha. And maybe some, let's say Sylvana, just because she can build magic, she can build anti-heal, and she basically does the same things as him, but her ult is stronger. And then, stuff like this. But okay, enough of me ranting. This was Alpha. I'll see you in the next one. I think next is Angela. So, yeah. Tell me, please, leave a comment. Tell me if I talk too much, if I talk too little. Tell me that I'm feeding. Tell me I suck at the game. I don't mind, really. I just want to post all the heroes. Maybe you learned something. Maybe you didn't know. But because, for example, I've been playing a game yesterday, and I didn't know that Hayabusa stacks, or then I didn't know that Bruno's passive is caps out at 10, and just stuff like this, where if you're a pro at the game and if if you're an expert in a certain hero, maybe you'll look at me and be like, oh my god, this guy doesn't know anything, right? But I am just learning. But if you're, good at that hero, you'll see me play another hero and be like, oh, really? That's why they're so strong. And if I just do this, I basically shut down the entire hero, or, pay attention to this and that during team fights, because maybe you didn't know it was in the game, right? There's things that I just didn't know were in the game. So, okay, yeah, enough rant. See you in the next one.